Good morning. Slightly different environment for me today. As you can see, I'm in a little hotel lobby trying to keep my voice down because I'm somewhere out in Sweden. I don't know where. We flew into Gothenburg last night. We drove about an hour and a half in the dark into Sweden. I mean, they had fences on the side of the motorway to keep the mooses out. That should give you an idea. It's very exciting for me today. I don't quite know exactly what I'm here for, what I'm gonna see. All I know is that ESBE have flown us out to have a little tour of their factory. Let's get to know their products because they're huge globally, but they haven't really conquered the UK market. So I'm here, luckily, with 3 other guys, top heating engineers. I'm gonna show you them in a minute. We'll intro them and we'll get into it, shall we? I'm gonna go down and have a bit of breakfast first because I can't even talk. It's early. It's an hour ahead. Went to bed late, got up very early. So let's get into it, shall we? Oh, it's a very warm. Oh. It's a nice day here in Sweden. Look at this. I've bumped into these 2 fellas. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is, who is it?
It's Mark, SMH Gas Specialist.
Good Mark.
ESBE trip, here we are. Is it EBSE or ESBE?
Yeah, how are we doing it? ESBE or don't know? Yeah. It's a bit weird. Damon. Hi. Morning.
Morning.
How you feeling?
Yeah, right.
See, I said to the boys here, mate, I'm only here for one thing, and that's the 5mg. It seriously means business. So I'm really looking forward to this factory tour just to see what is on offer, because you know, 3 heat sources. That's the kind of guy I am. So I'm looking forward to this. I've had my scrambled eggs on toast and I'm ready to party. Morning, ladies. Good night last night. So here we are, ESBE. This is the main man, Darren.
Morning.
Morning. Looking forward to today, mate?
Yes, I am.
Let's go. Look at this little gift bag. Look at his face. Look, he's like, oh, he's over there. Oh, nice. I like these. Yes.
Talking about the socks.
Oh, I'm actually chuffed.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Spot of lunch now. Look at this. Here they all are. This is where the 200 employees are living. We've got a little pasta coming, pre-ordered, lovely. So, just finished lunch. We've had a great little interesting morning actually. Not going to use this if I wanted to show the factory because I probably won't be able to show it later, but the this morning, okay. Just been talking about the industry, what people know of ESBE, not ESBE, and discussing about educational, what you stand for as a company and stuff like that. So we've been dealing with that. I think later on this afternoon now we're going to be showing what the products do, so I'm going to get lots of information on that, so it should be good.
Mixes down to the breath capture, but if it's a bit too cold, then it just opens up.
That is the first day done. I'm just gonna get some nice shots with the blue sky here because it's actually, I think it's gonna be pissing it down tomorrow. Now we're off to something to eat. So what do you think of the ESBE trip so far? Yeah, good. So day 2, we're back. We're all feeling a little bit worse for wear, but we're gonna have a little walk around the factory now, but obviously no filming in the factory. We're not allowed to do that, so I'll see what I can show and what I can't, but I'm gonna show bits like this. Look at this nice little display and stuff. It should be good. Ready for this? Ready for this?
Yeah. My brain's not, but my mouth is.
Boys all excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survived last night.
It's really good.
Since my wedding.
Yeah. Let's go.
Those centres look different.
Right,
Would it
so
be a
what-
different manifold?
Right, so you get the manifold to do, but we've also just created this manifold box.
Oh, you saw the box
so
yesterday, yeah.
it's a whole lot in it.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit sceptical when I saw it. I thought,
Right, must be on that one.
But then, the more I've thought about it, so you don't
There we
have
go.
the insulation on it.
There we go.
The box is insulated. But
Ah,
I
there
quite like that.
All hungover and feeling weak. It's a nice little unit there.
I suppose you've got a steady air.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Mark?
Very good, mate.
Very good. This is a nice little unit as well, isn't it?
There's not many people.
I guess raw brass. So the guys buy this in, make all their valves from it, and then what they don't use, they sell it back and then buy it in again. That is cool though. So these are the brass rods. They have loads of different thicknesses. Obviously, I'm keeping the camera down here because I'm not allowed to show other bits, but I've never seen brass rods like that. You see how long they go. I've got more here. And then these are fed into the machines and they cut them down, all the rest. It's really cool. Thank you. And another one, please. Thank you. So they get the brass rods, cut them down, and then they'll put the tube into the machine. This machine goes. What was the temperature? Did you say? 700 degrees centigrade. Yeah, and then it'll sort of like thump it into position, so it'll just come down with an amounts of pressure, like loads of pressure. Squash the brass like into this shape, as you can see, and then they'll go and like bore this all out. Also, you see it's a bit dirty. What they use, the other machine in there, they get the brass shavings. So they use the brass shavings and then they'll blast the brass shavings onto this to like clean it all up, which I think is really cool. I just love that. It's wicked. I have to be so careful. I can't even tilt this camera up because they'll chop my hand off. How cool is that? So that is how they get it to 700 degrees centigrade. So that is just heating up that brass. The brass goes in and then just presses it into shape. Look at that! Power! And then this is where the hot brass comes in, and that's where they press it into shape. Look at that! Love it.
Press out there.
So then that will come out like that. Damon's showing this. So it's press that into shape, and then from here they'll go and blast that, so it gets all the it cleans it all up, and then they'll sort of burr out all the threads and stuff like that. But that's awesome, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
that's wicked. So this is what it looks like when it's been blasted by the brass shavings. So much cleaner that is. It's so cool. We're just sitting here. We're waiting for this machine to bring some like piping hot brass rods through. So we're gonna try and film that in a second. Here it is. Here's the rods. See that bit through? Look, it's glowing. Absolutely glowing. So cool. Imagine touching that. Here they come. Go on, drop. Molten valve all pressed and ready to be sandblasted. Yes! ESBE valves incoming! Here they come. Hot out the press. And here we are. That is it, sandblasted, finished, pressed, burned out, threaded. How awesome is that? All ready to go. I love that. There you go, see him next to each other there. So, your new one incoming. Done. So just in the plant room here, we're eyeing up. Us plumbers loving it. Look, it's one of the units in place. Stud valve. The buffer. So, you getting a nod of approval or? Decent. He's in, he likes it. Look at this, a bit different to a Jonas Pico that I've hit. I love these temperature gauges, are wicked. A collection, I'll be Googling that later. Get all my circuits. So that was really cool. So we went in there, had a look at everything. I had to be really careful about what I was filming. Obviously, they don't want to give away the secrets, but it was incredible. It was massive, much bigger than I absolutely anticipated. And I was glad I was able to show the brass rods that are red hot, the molten lava, pressing it in. It just goes to show that just a manufacturer just producing diverters, mixing valves and stuff. They've got a big catalogue, but not massive, but the size of the factory needed and the machines they need to produce this amount of quantity and quality is incredible. It's really eye-opening. And you know, they were showing us that, you know, that particular machine, that could be like a €4 million investment. So we were saying that the delicate process of your sales increasing and going, well, do we invest another 10 million in machines, you know, to keep with the uptake of sales and stuff? Must be a very, very hard decision to make. So I really enjoyed that. It was really good. So yeah, we've done the factory tour, gonna have a bit of lunch, and I think we're doing some training. I'm a little bit tired for that, not gonna lie. So the tour has ended. I've got a nice bit of ox here. Ox pasta.
Oh, it's good, mate.
How's the burrata?
Good, that was a good choice, mate.
Yeah. So,
Very good.
how's your kebab pizza, lads? Beautiful place to end this trip. And a little morning walk around the lake, just to say goodbye to Sweden. It's been wonderful on this trip. I've really enjoyed it. I'd love to say that I've learnt loads. I mean, I've tried to learn loads. There's so much to learn. And it's a complete new way of thinking with ESBE valves. I know a lot of guys that do commercial, they'll be using them, and a lot of people that are already doing heat pumps, etc., they'll be using ESBE valves as well. And a lot of the heat pumps, the ESBE valves come built in and stuff like that. So if there's any questions that you want to know, I'll do my absolute best to answer them. I'll definitely outsource the answers, is probably what I will actually do. But I hope you've enjoyed this weird little episode of myself out in Sweden. It's been really nice, been really well looked after. Everyone here in Sweden is just absolutely phenomenal. They're lovely, lovely people. I've really enjoyed it. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Yeah, comment what you want to know, and like and subscribe and all that jazz. Much love. See you later.